In 2005, this was a brand new BMW E87 with the notoriously moody 2-liter diesel M47N2 engine. And I bought this car to flip it, thinking I would just fix a few basic things and send it off into the world. But the deeper I dig, the more issues I find. I'm starting to regret everything. You are watching Probably Not OEM, mechanically unqualified, emotionally committed. And this is episode 4 of one of very questionable adventure. Today's video will continue with fixing the engine. If you didn't watch the previous one, consider to check it out, because we were disassembling EGR valve, intake manifold, cleaning it and putting everything back together, starting the engine. But of course, we have some things left to do, namely this air filter, cabin filter, which goes on top of the rear engine cover, all the covers. Then we will start the car, erase all the codes, take it on the test drive and see if some codes will appear again or not, and we can say, hooray, we fix it. Regarding air filter, I bought Benkerman brand. So we have to unscrew these 3 bolts, I believe, Allen bolts. It seems like I stripped the head of the bolt. I will try to hammer there T, I don't know, 40 or something like that. Look at the rust all over the threads. It seems like it's holding on some more bolts. I have to find where. Do you remember, as I said, I don't think that cover should go out? Yeah, it indeed have to go out, because one bolt here. Make it easier to say that there's just one thing on my mind, and I think it's time for you to realize I want you all to myself. Don't want to share you with nobody else. Juicy, yummy, yummy. Perfect. Like, this filter was here like for a decade at least. 2021. 4 years. Okay, I have to take a vacuum cleaner, vacuum all the housing for filter, and then we'll be putting a new one there. New filter back in. By a BMW, it will be fun, they said. Yeah, of course, I'm laughing out of my lungs. Good old VAG group. Good old VWs, Audis and Škodas. Yeah, that should be it. Perfect. I spread a little bit oil there. It wasn't intended. I have a suspicion that the reason the air filter hasn't been changed in 4 years is because the previous owner snapped the head off the top screw on the filter box, and on the back side there is another one, completely broken off. Honestly, I can't really blame the guy, but let's be real here. A filter box that's filthy isn't doing the engine any favors. These 2 bolts are, let's say, in place. I have to tighten this and this one in the back. There, you will not see it. And I was struggling with the correct position of that air filter box. Guys, I probably find out why I wasn't able to tighten that bolt here, because this plastic here should be on the outside of the filter box, not inside. So now it makes perfect sense to me.
Burned me once or twice, I expect them. I just wanna know.
And I'm fucked once again. I dropped that bolt somewhere into the engine bay and I don't know where. Perfect. So guys, status. I was able to find that bolt I dropped down. Let's put this piece back in, and that's the air filter replaced. But before assembling it, let me really quick clean all the plastic so it looks a little bit more representative. And I dare to say, and I think you will agree with me on this, is the little things like this that complete the whole picture.
So give me something to believe. Will you promise me? Will you promise me?
Let's actually replace this cabin filter really quick. So a few clamps here, here and here. Oh, look at the state of this filter. And all the debris are breathing in the cabin. Imagine this whole process will be as easy for air filter as it's for this one. Perfect. So another thing is putting back this rear engine cover. Now this whole panel, but first move aside this air quality sensor.
I am not a stranger to excuses. Burned me once or twice, I expect.
So let's try this one. Yeah, that's much better.
I just wanna know what your
Exactly the
truth
same process on the other side.
Will you be the one to break me out of this? I want you all to myself.
Got the excessive part of cabin filter back in there. I really hope I didn't forget anything.
Will you promise me? Will you promise me?
And now this airbox, this cover which goes going to the airbox, and I don't think I got it right, or do I?
The engine starts nicely, which is good. So that means that I plugged all connectors, all sensors back in place. And now let's do diagnostic. We are interested in this control unit. We proposed 2 new errors. I think it's this one, exhaust feedback regulation and inlet flap activation, or maybe not. I will compare it with the previous result. This one is because we removed that vacuum hose and vacuum control unit, which goes to inlet manifold. So I think that's the reason why we are seeing this code here. I'm not sure about EGR, if this was already present, but yeah, I think yes. Let's remove all the clean all the codes, start the car and do scan once again. Okay, so after another scan we got rid of the error related to glow plugs, which is very nice. Actually, I was afraid that the glow plug control module itself is broken. We still have this EGR malfunction, control deviation. I think some false air is proposed to the EGR system, and that's the reason why this issue is still on. And fuel filter, I will be dealing with that in another video. So it's very close to sunset, and right now I'm going for a test drive to see whether it's driving as it should be. I'm driving for about 10 minutes or so, and so far no issues I found, which is great. I'm really surprised, I'm really happy.
The next day, after the test drive that went surprisingly well, the check engine light showed up again. And I realized I had loosened this bolt holding EGR to intake, and that might be a reason why the ECU is still throwing an EGR related error.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick
Okay,
the
sorry for
habit.
update here. I was looking at the EGR valve itself once again, and I realized that I'm not able to push that valve, which is controlled by the vacuum, downside. It was stuck in the closed position, and I finally managed to unstuck it, and if I apply some pressure, I'm not able to do it with the finger, but when I use something like some long pipe or something like that, it's coming up and down really, really, I would say.
I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
I have to say, and spoiler alert, the loosened bolt wasn't the issue. Off camera, I went back to the vacuum hoses I had disconnected when removing the vacuum controller from the intake, and I found one of them plugged in like this. So I took it apart, screwed a little bolt into both ends just to block it off, but yep, another spoiler alert, that didn't help me either. The check engine light and the ECU error are still very much alive. Unfortunately, I have bad news, guys, at least for me. Before the test drive, I erased all the codes. Check engine light didn't show up when I was starting the car. I did the test drive for about 20 minutes, and now I did a quick scan once again, and the EGR or exhaust feedback regulation control deviation error is still active and still there. However, I wasn't able to fix or get rid of this issue at all, and I have some tips what can be wrong. There is a broken clamp on one hose, and I can imagine that under a load and under the pressure that hose will will not seal properly, so maybe that's the issue. So if you did enjoy the video, give me a like. If you are enjoying the content I'm creating, consider subscribing so you won't miss any new video I will upload. And for all of you who got to this stage of the video, have a wonderful day and see you in the next one. Bye.